Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Now today I'm quite excited about this video because this product was sent to me. I haven't paid for it. It was sent to me for review. No input on the review whatsoever. It is totally my unbiased opinion. It was very nice of SoundPeats to send me. Yeah, these are the SoundPeats Clip1, and these are open style. So they don't sort of fit snugly in your ear. They don't not like earphones where you push them in and... No, these go over the ear, so they clip on the ear, and they kind of sit in the ear. You can get them in quite a good position, but they're open, so you can still hear your environment. When they contacted me, in all honesty, I've never really looked at these and thought it's something I'd want to try at clip-on earphones, because I don't really like in-ear earphones. So I thought these were similar, but actually they're not. They don't actually push in your ear. They're not uncomfortable. I was actually pleased that they sent me. Now I've had these for... getting on for 2.5, 3 weeks. But unfortunately, over Christmas, I just haven't had time to do the review. But I have been using these for quite a while, so a lot of information. Let's have a look what you get in the box. So you get quite a nice silver case. Hopefully, I'll put everything back. No, I didn't. I'm such an idiot. You get a USB. Now, there are instructions somewhere. But yeah, as I say, I've been using this for a while, and I don't know what I've done with the instructions. Anyway, we don't need instructions. We don't do instructions on this channel. So the case itself... it is quite shiny and it is quite slippery. That is the only, kind of downside to the case. It looks pretty good. Yeah, I like the logo and everything. On the back, USB-C input for charging. And you've got a pairing button, I do believe that was. And then the actual clip-on ear pods themselves. Viewers, would you do me the honour of liking and subscribing to my channel? No? Oh, okay. Anyway, they magnetise into the... magnetise, is that a word? I'm sure it is. They're magnetically attracted into the case. And that's actually quite a satisfying click. I like that. These are the actual earphones, which I think they look pretty good. They're actually... well, yeah, I like them. Now, at first, when I put them on, I thought I'm going to feel like a bit of a wally. But I don't. No more than normal anyway. But yeah, they are pretty good. The build quality, it feels nice. They look good. So overall, first impressions when I opened them, I thought, yeah, actually, you know what? These look decent. And the good thing about these, there's no left and right. They automatically detect, I don't know how, but they automatically detect what side of your head they're on, and they will adjust stereo accordingly. So you haven't got to look for the L and the R and worry that you've got them the wrong way round and then your stereo's all messed up. They detect it. They also will detect when they're in your ears. So as soon as you take them out, it will pause your music or your podcast, whatever you're listening to, and when you put them back in, it should start playing again. Specs-wise, these have a dynamic EQ algorithm, Dolby Audio, their IPX5 waterproof design, high-res gold standard audio certification, up to 30 hours battery life with the charging case. Earphones will give you about or up to 8 hours. A quick 10-minute charge will give around 2 hours playback. Although if you use LDAC, it will reduce the battery life. The IPX rating, IPX5, means that these are shower-proof and sweat-proof, but they're not actually fully waterproof. You can't submerge them, you can't go swimming in them, things like that. They do have the one drawback, limited amount of functions from the actual, the touch-sensitive controls. Double touch either side, it will play and pause. Triple tap will skip on one side and will go back a track on the other side. But there's no volume control as default. You can change what they do in the app and set it how you want, but yeah, there's no volume control out of the box. As far as I can tell, there isn't anyway. Now, sound quality wise, these have 12mm dual magnetic drivers. And I honestly, when I got these, I didn't expect much. They're not cheap, they're around about £50-ish, 50, maybe a bit more than that at the moment. So they're not super cheap, but I just didn't expect, because I'm just a fan of big earphones. So I thought, I'll give them a go. And I was so surprised by the quality of these. I listen to a wide range of music, pretty much every genre of music, apart from rap. Rap's really not my thing. But I'll listen to stuff from the 80s, I'll listen to pop, I'll listen to dance, I'll listen to a bit of drum and bass when I want to get things done. I'll listen to just the general chart stuff. I'll listen to, if I really have to and I'm in my wife's car, I'll listen to Heart FM. Not a fan, because they play the same CD over and over again. It does my head in. But anyway, that's, again, off track a little bit. But yeah, Heart FM, man, get more music. But yeah, everything I tried with these, I was pleasantly surprised. There is a fair amount of bass. Probably not as much as if you had an in-ear, completely squished in your ear, but there is a lot more bass from these than I expected. And it's punchy, it's a fast bass. It's not like, like a sub in a car that just thumps. It's a nice controlled bass that does actually change with the music. They're good. The mid-range, really good. The treble is really good. These sound, for the money, for the design, and the fact that they don't squish in your ears, these sound bloody amazing, in my opinion. These actually, I would say they sound better than my over-ear earphones upstairs. Now, the only reason I still use them is because they have got sound cancelling, noise cancelling. These haven't. I've been using these while I've been doing jobs. Apparently one of them no longer works. Where the fucking hell did that go? It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. They're quite tough. Lucky they don't want them back, innit, really? Sorry, lost my train of thought. But everything I've listened to podcasts as well. They've been really good. They've far exceeded my expectations. Just straight out of the box. You wanna go out? You wanna go boobies? You wanna go boobies? You wanna go fucking boobies? Carry on ways in the garden. Yeah, everything I listen to, these really impress me. Really impress me. Podcasts are clear. The voices sound natural. As I say, music, it sounds punchy. It sounds good. If you want to listen to a bit of a bass-heavy track, these won't disappoint. That is just out of the box. When you get into the app and you start using the Soundpeats app, which I will show in a moment, there's so much more you can do with these. Now, you do need to use the LDAC function. You do need to download the app. You can't just use it otherwise. So as well as sounding good, one of the more important things is, are they comfortable? Well, I've had these on, I think the longest I had them on was about 2 hours. I was doing a few jobs, and I lost track of time. I was doing different things. I was listening to podcasts, and I had these in, and they're perfectly comfortable. Really comfortable. They weigh about 5 grams each, so that's not a lot of weight at all. 5 grams is nothing, really. And then to put them in, literally, just put them in, he says, and he can't do it. And they just go over, like that. And then you can adjust it by literally moving it up. So if you want it further in the ear, you have it a bit further up. I actually find them more comfortable for me about there. Yeah, so for me, that's where I find them comfortable and the sound quality is good. You can adjust them slightly. You can push it slightly further in your ear, further down, further up, whatever. You can get them as comfy as you want. But for me, that's the position I like. They don't move, really. They don't move around. They're quite sturdy. I bet I look like a right Wally, don't I, at the moment? And you've never seen me this close. Like I don't do 4K, because you would see so many more wrinkles than what you do right now. Anyway, back to the Soundpeats. Yeah, they stay put. They're very easy to put in. And then, as I say, you can adjust them a little bit if you want them further down. But yeah, that's what they look like when they're in. So yeah, they're comfortable, they sound good. I did use them to make a call, and my wife said I sounded fine, I sounded clear. She didn't know that I was actually on the earpods till I told her, and she sounded clear. So I know some people have reported it's not actually that clear, but I think it depends on your signal. Because for me, they worked absolutely fine. And in fact, they've got a kind of noise cancelling. It's sort of like, it's not noise cancelling that you hear, but it kind of cuts down on background noise when using the mics. And she actually said, yeah, it was perfectly clear. So they work well for that. Okay, so when you open up the Soundpeats app, this is what it will connect to once you've linked your Clip1's up. This is the home screen that you're welcomed with. As you can see, you can turn on Dolby Audio. Not sure what it says underneath because it is in Chinese. But yeah, I need to get that translated. Touch operation, so you can change what you want it to do. All you've got on there is double tap and triple tap. So you can, if you wanted to do the double tap, you can do that. Volume up, volume down. So you can, change previous track. You can do different things, but you're limited to just a double tap and a triple tap, which is a shame. Equalizer. So you've got it on, you can have it classic, treble enhancement, bass boost, bass reduction, rock and roll, popular, electronic, folk, classical music, book whisper, ACG, no idea what that is, hi-fi. Or you can create your own sound. You've got a 10-band equalizer that you can custom, set yourself. Dual device connection, and then you've got the LDAC. So as I say, you turn that on, And as long as you're using this app, you will get, if it's available, a higher sampling rate. Prompt sound guide, you can disable touch control, game mode, in-ear detection, dynamic EQ, drainage functions, find earbuds, user guide, device info, firmware upgrade, reset device. But you can also explore. They have got some noises and stuff built in. So you've got some white noise. But as you can see, the case is 100%, left and right 100%, because I've had it on charge overnight. But yeah, these are really good. The app is really good. It's really simple to use. That's about it for the app. Okay, so that's the app. You know, pretty self-explanatory. It does work quite well. You've got the different levels of control. If you want to set your own equalizer, you can. If you want to use one of their built-in ones, you can. Or if you just want it off, you can do that as well. The sound quality of these straight out the box is really good. I actually used them for probably about 5 or 6 days before I even downloaded the app, because I just thought, wow, these are actually really impressive. I did not expect to be impressed by this little bot, but I was. I would never have gone out of my way to buy these sort of earphones. Not something that I've really ever been interested in. But now I've actually tried them, I was wrong. I was actually wrong. The sound quality out of these is really, really good. Really far exceeded what I expected. I didn't expect a load of bass. There is a good amount of bass. I didn't expect the sound to be, it sound overly rich. I just thought it would sound quite tinny, and it doesn't. It sounds really, really good. Yeah, man, Soundpeats, if you want to send me anything else, no, genuinely, thank you very much for sending these to me, because they are really, really good. And again, I can't keep everything that I review. I can't. If I kept everything, I'd be, I'd run out of room within, 6 months. But I am keeping these. Yeah, there's nothing really to complain about. No, there is. There's one thing to complain about. And that is that they haven't got volume control out of the box. Because that's the only thing I really use on any of my earphones, is the volume. I don't usually use skip track and all that. I just get my phone out because I want to know what the next track is. I don't just want to skip. So I very rarely will I actually skip track from the... So I can change the function, but I shouldn't have to. I think volume is probably, for me, maybe not for you, but it's an important one. If you want to turn it up, turn it down. You could be walking along, you're walking past, they start doing a bit of drilling, or noisy car comes along, motorbike, whatever, and you think, I can't hear. You just want to turn it up. You don't want to get your phone out, turn it up. So that is my one criticism of these is the lack of having multifunctional touch sensors on them. So limited amount that you can do by touching the actual devices. If you're in the market for some clip-on style earphones, yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with these. I really don't. That is my opinion, obviously. I don't just like these, I absolutely bloody love them. So, well done, Soundpeats. What do you think about these clip-on style earphones? Yeah, is it something that you use? Is it something that you would use? Is it something you're willing to try? Obviously, if you want noise cancelling, then they're not going to be for you, because they don't isolate, they don't squish in your ears, they don't block out the sound. They're not designed to. They're designed to be open ear, so you can still hear what's going on in your environment. But if you just want a good quality sound in an open style earphone, at this price, are there anything else out there that you would say would compete with these? Maybe you've got a different pair, maybe you've got a different brand. Let me know, because I'd be interested to try more. But for me, it's going to take a lot to bloody beat these. It really is. That does it for this video. Yeah, I'm going to get out of it. If you like this video, please give it a like. Please give it a like. Please drop a comment. You got any questions? You got any suggestions for other devices like this that I might be interested in? Have you got any other Soundpeats earphones or products that you think I might find worth reviewing? Because this is the first time I think I've ever tried a Soundpeats product, and if that's what they're like, then I am very interested in trying some more products of theirs, because yeah, very impressed. Obviously subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Right, I suppose I better get out of here. Got a lot of editing to do today, but for now, bye guys.